All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be talking about an incident that happened to the trainer of Gervonta Davis. Give you an update as Gervonta Davis's camp speaks out on false rumors around Calvin Ford, again, the trainer of Gervonta Davis or Abdul Wahid. And so let's talk about that in this video. Also, Floyd Mayweather Jr. gets sued. We can talk about that as well in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to give an update to what's going on with Gervonta Tank Davis, Abdul Wahid's camp. As many people know, his trainer Calvin Ford was arrested and confined in Baltimore over a warrant that was served on him, or an arrest warrant that was issued in Las Vegas. There's been some people saying some things that about what's going on with him, that his camp is saying through the person of Kenny Ellis, the co-trainer of Gervonta, and co-trainer of Coach and partner of Coach Calvin Ford, said it's not true. So we're going to give you an update about what is true, where the process is from what we know, and also a little bit about something going on with Floyd Mayweather Jr. that may or may not come to anything, but you're going to put it in the video since we're talking about legal matters. Now, before I get into the details, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your continued support. It makes a really big difference to the channel. Shout out to everybody that supports in the super thanks and of videos like this. Matty Yo, Barbara D, D Murray, thank you, sir. But let's get into this. Okay, so there was a word out there that Calvin Ford had been released and that he's at home now. That, unfortunately, according to Kenny Ellis and Kenny Ellis's Instagram, is not true. He is still, and my understanding, up until today is the last day that the state of Nevada has to take him into custody and take him to Nevada. What happened was the following, back in October, he was accused of having threatened a driver that had transported his car from Baltimore to Las Vegas, Nevada. I do believe ahead of the fight that took place with Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. The people filed charges against him, and an arrest warrant was issued. I believe the date was October 20th. Calvin Ford was not in Las Vegas or Nevada at the time. So as time went on, they contacted the state of Maryland, and the state of Maryland picked up Calvin Ford outside of his gym on, I do believe the date was January 2nd. And from my knowledge, he has been in custody in Baltimore ever since then. And the state of Nevada has until today, I do believe the end of business today, to pick him up and transport him to Nevada. If not, then Coach Ford would have another bail hearing in Maryland, and they would set his bail to release him in Maryland. Not sure whether that means that he would then need to transport himself back out to Nevada to handle what's going on there or not. But the main thing is that this is something that Coach Ford says that he's innocent of, that there's eyewitnesses that say that he's innocent of, that there's the police from Nevada, and this is not, just so people know, this is not a federal case. This is a state case. This is not an instance where the federal government is involved in it. Even though consistently when I talk about this, and I've done several videos on it, people have come and said that this is a federal case because probably because it would involve an interstate relocation of Calvin Ford, taking him from Baltimore to Nevada, but it's not. It's just that they are trying to extradite him from one state to another. It's not something that involves interstate commerce over a certain amount of money or a violation of a federal law, which would make it a federal deal. So it's not a federal deal. It is a state deal. But again, this is something that Calvin Ford said that he's innocent of. In a related issue that I'd found out about while I was researching this before I did the video, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has also been sued because he's accused of something having taken place 2 years ago, where a man is saying that his bodyguard roughed him up. The Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s bodyguard roughed him up when he was trying and knocked him to the ground when he was trying to take pictures of Floyd Mayweather Jr. at a restaurant. Floyd Mayweather Jr. saying that it never happened, but still the man is suing him. So Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to court, or will probably send a representative to go to court over that. So those are the legal issues, man. But again, I want to be very, very clear that I had done an interview with with Coach Kenny Ellis on the channel when Calvin Ford was first arrested. This is something that these guys vehemently deny. He says that he was there at the time and there was no GUN pulled. There was nobody threatening anybody. He said that his daughter, Mia Ellis, was there. This was, I do believe, something that transpired in front of a lot of people. And so they say that they have eyewitnesses. It just seems to me that maybe one of the issues to it, or not maybe one of the issues, a big issue is that Calvin Ford left the state, and then they obviously had probable cause because they had a testimony of two drivers, I believe, were there at the time. And off their testimony, they issued a warrant. Some people are saying, come by and say, well, if they issued a warrant, that means that they did something, that, you know, that he's guilty, and the federal government would never have issued a warrant if they didn't have a slam dunk case. It is definitely true that the federal government does not ask to have search warrants issued or arrest warrants issued or file charges on people if they don't have it locked down 99% to the ground. However, this is not a federal case. This is something that this is within the state of Nevada. Anyway, just wanted to give you an update. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.